Good morning, yogis. This is a brief sequence to help you feel centered for your day. So find yourself in a comfortable seat. Roll the shoulders up toward the ears and relax them down the back. Let the hands fall wherever they do. And if it's comfortable for your eyes to close, allow your eyelids to drop closed. And simply notice the rhythm of your breath. Clearing yourself of that inner critic. Just allowing yourself to be. And continue to return to the breath throughout this sequence. And then on an inhale, sweep the hands up toward the sky. On the exhale, draw the hands to the heart center. Let the chin drop in line with the thumbs so you get a little bit of a stretch to the back of the neck. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, take it out and up. Inflate on your inhales. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart. And it comes down. One more time, just like that. Lots of love to the sides of the body. Exhale, come to center. And then take another deep breath in. Float the hands toward the sky. You're going to twist to the right. So the left hand comes outside, the right side. Lift up the back of the hand. Exhale. And just a little bit of a deeper twist. If it's on the right, we start to over toward the shoulder. And on the next breath in, just swirl back to center. Cleanse it. Exhale, same to the other side. Just in for another one. On the inhale, back to center. Palms lift. And you're going to lean over to the right. So your left arm is overhead. Bend into that grounding arm. Then on the exhale, with that top hand, touch that shoulder. Lean over to the right arm. Don't have to worry about grounding the hips. Take a hand to the shoulder. Reach out. Touch the shoulder. You're going to reach out to the side just once more. And then you're going to bring your arm over to the other side. So as big or as small as you want this. And now you've got the right hand overhead. On an exhale, fingertips tap that shoulder. Lean out again. Maybe drop the pen, maybe not. Tap again. Now, one more tap. This time you're going to lean out to the left. You're going to swim out in front of you. Come on over to the other side. The top arm comes back over your head to the sky. Maybe tap the shoulder. Extend that left arm overhead and then sweep to the other side. And so find your own rhythm here. As large or small as you would like it. Matching breath to movement, just finding some ease here. And then even yourself out, finish out your rounds. And then when you're ready, you're simply going to come over to your hands and knees, tabletop. Be mindful of the knees here, maybe placing the blanket beneath them. Spread your fingertips wide, and we'll simply take some cow and cat here. So drop the belly, lift up the hips, slide the heart forward, maybe draw up the chin. And on your exhale, press through the hands and knees, arch the spine, maybe draw the chin to the chest. Again, inhale, come forward, maybe bending the elbows as you do this. And then exhale, rolling all the way back to your cat pose. We'll simply do one more round like this. Deep inhale, drop the belly. It doesn't have to be the biggest cow pose you've ever taken. Exhale, take into cat. And then touch the toes together. Maybe take the knees a little wider. Send the hips back toward your heels in a child's pose. We're going to make this one an active one first. So come up onto your finger pads, claw at the mat. Feel the hips reach back toward the heels. A deep breath in here. And then on an exhale, soften down, release the effort. Notice the compression of your belly, affecting the breath. And then when you're ready, lift up about halfway. You're going to take your arms and your torso over toward the left. So you're more over the left thigh. Maybe you're reaching the right fingertips out just a bit further. Soften through your jaw and then wiggle on back to the other side. So this time you're over the right thigh. The left fingertips are reaching out just a bit. And then come back to center. Press back to your hands and knees. Maybe align the shins so they're more parallel. Your toes can be tucked or untucked. You're going to waddle the hands so the fingertips start to point to the sides. This might be where you're at, or you might be able to swivel, swivel, swivel until the fingertips are pointing back toward your knees. All of these are great. And then you're simply going to start to make some circles with the hips. So getting quite a stretch through the hands, the wrists. Don't worry about keeping the heels of the hands grounded down. If you haven't already, start to take those circles in the other direction. All right, things are going to get interesting. So you're going to take your hands and you're going to flip them so that the palms are up, the backs of the hands are down, your fingertips facing towards your knees. Bend the elbows out, pull the fingertips and the thumb in. And you're going to try to keep this fist while you attempt to straighten the elbows. So you might go further than I do, just a bit. Don't push it, soften through your jaw, just relax. And then rebend through the elbows, release the hands, come back onto your heels, Vajrasana. And start to just do some abracadabra with the wrists in one direction. And then the other. All right, come back to your seat. I'm going to place the opposite foot in front for my Sukhasana. You don't have to do that. And then I'm going to interlace my fingers and then press my palms up toward the sky. Roll the shoulders down. You know, over to the left. Look up toward the sky. You know, over to the right. Look up toward the sky. Come back to center. All you're going to do is interlace fingers the opposite way and do that same little bit of sway. Soften through the thighs as you do this, if possible. And then bring your hands down to chest. You're going to express the hands out, draw the chin toward the chest. You're kind of in this cat shape. And then on an exhale, draw the hands down towards the ground, up toward the heart. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, express it out. Draw the hands down toward the ankles, the belly. Start to lift up. Take the inhale. Maybe cross the fingers the other way. And then follow this movement and this breath just a few more times. After that last time, release. Briefly, we're going to take a Baddha Konasana, so a bound ankle pose. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. And we're going to take kind of the soft version of this. So maybe not the tightest diamond here that you've ever created. You could go tighter if you want. I'm going to keep it kind of loose. And I'm simply going to reach my heart forward on an inhale, and then my exhale, simply bend down, allow the spine to round. So if you wanted to, you could make this very, very strong. I'm going to choose to make this a little bit more easeful as I attempt to bring some more peace into my morning. So if you're like me, you're simply letting the weight of your body do the work. We'll be here for 2 more cycles of breath. When you are ready, slowly, slowly roll your way back up. Maybe even take the hands behind you to scooch your hips back. Take your hands to the backs of the knees to draw them together. And simply come onto your back, drawing the knees into the chest, a little rock from side to side. And then after you're done your little rock from side to side, take the hands either to the thighs or the tops of the knees and begin to make some circles here. Nice and soft. And then take the circles in the other direction. Draw the right knee in toward the chest. Extend the left leg out long. And then simply draw the right knee to the left for a reclined twist. If you want, you could send your gaze over to the right as well. Find some ease and take out about like 15% of your effort here. Return to the back, draw the knees in toward the chest, maybe taking some of the circles or just rocking from side to side. A little cleanse between sides, and we're going to do the other one. So extend the left leg out long, draw the left knee in toward the chest, and then take the knee across the body. And feel free to send the gaze in the opposite direction of the bent leg. Remove some of your efforts. And then draw back to center. Hands to the shins or to the thighs. A little rock, a little wobble. And then make your way up to seated however you would like to get there. Maybe you're rolling to one side or get a little bit more energy by rocking up and down the length of the spine, coming back to seated posture. If you'd like a little bit more energy in your day, release the palms up on the lap or on the legs. If you would like to find a little bit more soothing, calming, palms down. Allow the gaze to start to drop, maybe even close the eyelids. And return to the experience of your breath. All you have is right here. You are enough. All you simply need to do is return to the breath throughout your day as a sweet reminder. And then when you are ready, on an inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Allow the palms to press above you. And on your exhale, draw your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows for clarity of thought, to your lips for clarity of speech, and then to your heart for clarity of action. When you are ready, blink the eyes open if they have been closed. Thank you so much for practicing with me this morning, and I hope that you have a wonderful day filled with peace, and I hope to see you tomorrow.